20th sum, take out sum number 20, page number 49, draw the columns. Only different part in this problem is you have invoice numbers, debit note numbers, credit note numbers. Purchase book, sales book, returns book, purchase book inward invoice, sales outward, purchase return debit note, and sales return credit note number. Video should be on. Forum, Jainam, Ria, Palak. Let's begin 20th one. In the books of Tushar General Stores, in the subsidiary books of Tushar General Stores. Okay. First one. Jaya invoiced goods of 15,000 at 9% trade discount as per their invoice number 231. Jaya invoiced us. That means we are buying or we are selling?
Buying.
तो परचेज बुक में जाना चाहिए 1 May 2011 जया and amount would be 15,000 पे 9% trade discount है तो 15,000 less 9% that is 1350 so you get 13,650 and ये inward invoice हुआ ना अपने लिए she sent as an invoice so that is an inward invoice for us right so inward invoice number क्या होगा 231 inward invoice number होगा 231 you getting that inward invoice is the proof over here उसका outward invoice अपना inward invoice got it invoice number में invoice number लिख देने का purchased a computer from IBM computers worth 55,000 as per their invoice number 863 which book
Journal proper.
journal proper it's a credit purchase of asset तो note में लिख देना indemnity by HR KC and all this would be transaction on 3rd is a credit purchase of computer hence will be recorded in journal proper हाँ बोलो हाँ The transaction on 3rd is a credit purchase of computer, hence will be recorded in journal proper. Also draw journal proper for mainly Podar and Somaya. And in that, we'll have a transaction on 3rd, computer account debit to IBM computers. Amount would be 55,000. Computer purchased from IBM. Okay, so this or that, either a note or a journal proper. Coming to the next one. इधर आप लिख सकते हो with invoice number 231. Okay. Invoice is for credit purchase. It may be credit purchase of goods. It may be credit purchase of asset. Okay. तो कंफ्यूज मत होना, इनवॉइस नंबर देख के हर बार गुड्स में मत डाल देना उसको. एसेट भी आप क्रेडिट पे खरीद सकते हो ना, उसका भी बिल बनेगा, उसके बिल को भी कॉल इट एज इनवॉइस. गॉट इट? नाउ फोर्थ, इनवॉइस गुड्स टू प्रिया worth 20,000 at 4.5% TD as per invoice number 341. Which book? Invoice goods to Priya will go in which book?
Sales book.
Sales book.
Sales.
Sales book. Priya 20,000 by 4.5%. That will be what? 900 rupees. So I think you get 19,100 rupees. Correct? 19,100 rupee aa raha hai?
Yes.
19,100 rupees. Got it? Now, next one we have is.
So you didn't write the outward invoice.
Oh, yeah, outward invoice number is 342. 342. Priya returned goods worth
341.
341.
341.
Outward invoice. Oh, sorry. 341. Okay. Priya returned goods worth 3,500, for which we issued a credit note. Yeah, sorry, what happened? Priya?
Just Neha wala transaction is on 7th.
The 7th one is 1 minute. Invoiced goods to Priya 20,000 at 4.5% TD, and now it is 7th one. Okay, 7th one. Sneha sold goods to Sneha 14,500 at 10% TD terms as per the invoice number 342. So again, it will go in which book? Sold goods to Sneha. Sold goods to Sneha will also go in sales book. Okay, sales book 14,500 less 10% TD, which is 1,450. So you arrive at I think 13,050. 13,050, right? And your invoice number is 342. Invoice number is 342. Then Priya returned goods of 3,500, for which we issued a credit note number 78 gross. Priya returned to us. That means which book? Priya returned to us. That means it should go in sales returns book. Sales returns book. Priya. Sales returns book. Priya. And 3,500 is gross. So Priya ka TD is 4.5%. 3,500 ka 4.5% subtract karna hai aapko. So this would be, I think, 1,400, 1,575, 157.5, 158 rupees aa raha hai kya? Please check. 3,500 पे 4.5%.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
158. Okay, so 3,342 आना चाहिए. And credit note number 78. So in credit note number column, you have to mention 78, right? Let's check the calculations. Goods were 3,500 returned to Jaya and issued a debit note number 94. Which book we should write it in? Goods of 3,500 returned to Jaya.
Purchase return.
Purchase returns book में जाएगा Jaya. We have returned the goods. अभी यहाँ पे कोई gross वगैरह नहीं दिया तो I'll write the same amount 3,500 rupees and debit note number is 94. Debit note number is 94. And sold a part of old machinery to Vipin for credit 29,800. Which book? Sold a part of the machine to Vipin on credit.
Journal proper.
Journal proper. So पहले note में लिख देना transaction on 17th is a credit sale of furniture machine. Credit sale of machine hence will be recorded in journal proper. या फिर NM not NM sorry. So मैं पोदार को entry है आपका. What entry will pass? What will be the journal entry for this? Sold a part of the machine to Vipin. So it should be Vipin account debit to machinery account. Vipin account debit to machinery account 29,800 rupees. Okay, Vipin to machinery will be 29,800 rupees. Got it? Being machine sold to Vipin. Then sold goods to Anita for 26,650 as per invoice number 343 and purchased goods from her for 12,250 as per her invoice number 545. पहले कौन से बुक में जाएगा? Sold goods to Anita. That should be
Sales
which book?
book.
Sales book. नेट एंट्री मत कर देना, दोनों सेपरेट एंट्री करना है, ठीक है? और आपको बताया भी था सेम बंदे से हम लोग कुछ खरीद भी सकते हैं, बेच भी सकते हैं. ओके, इट इज पॉसिबल. So there may be other material and stuff you might be buying and other material and stuff you might be selling. दोनों possible है same बंदे से. तो sales book Anita will be 26,650 and invoice for sale is 343 and date is 20th. And then we are also buying from her, so that will also go in purchase book worth rupees 12,250 and date is 545. Sorry, invoice number is 545. Date is 20th May. Invoice number 545. Okay. Then Kailash Traders purchased goods from us at 16,006% trade discount as per the invoice number 344. They purchased from us, matlab we sold. So which book you'll write it in? Kailash Traders come in sales book. Okay, Kailash Traders will go in sales book. Amount would be 16,000 minus 6%. That is 96. So 960 rupees subtract karo to you get 15040 I think. Please check. Invoice number is 344. Date is 22nd of May. Is that right?
Yes.
Then Satya supplied goods to us. Satya supplied to us, that means which book?
Purchase book.
Purchase book में आ जाएगा Satya. Okay. 2450 is the amount and invoice number of Satya जो अपने को मिला 630. 630 is the invoice number. 630. Okay. This is happening on 24th. Kailash Traders returned to us goods of 5180 net and we issued a credit note number 79. Kailash Traders returned to us. Which book you will write it in?
Sales return.
Sales returns book, Kailash Traders. And this would be 5180 net. नेट दिया है तो टीडीवीडी कुछ माइनस करने की जरूरत नहीं है. क्रेडिट नोट नंबर 79, 27th is the date. The last one is returned goods worth 460 to Satya and issued a debit note number 95. Which book it should go in? Return goods to Satya matlab it is purchase
return.
460 rupees. Debit note number 95 has been issued. Okay. And date is 29. Your sum is over. Get the totals. The total of purchases.
28350.
Sorry,
28350.
28350 is purchase का total. Please check sales का total क्या आ रहा है किया किसी ने?
73840.
73840. Very good. Check कर लो. This is 3960 and this is 8522. 8522. Check this. Only different part in the problem was you had been given numbers, invoice numbers, debit note numbers, credit note numbers. If you might take a closer look at the numbers, what can you conclude? If you check, yes,
It is 70 and 70.
they are in order except for one. All of them are in order except for one.
Purchase.
Purchase. Why?
Because the other party gives the invoice.
Exactly. At the time of purchase, it's not we who prepare the invoice, it's the other party who is preparing and we are getting that invoice. Might buy from different buyers, right? We'll have a different serial number for inward invoices. But generally, outward invoice and your debit note and credit note numbers, they will be in a particular order. Okay? Unless and until बीच में कोई asset वैसेट आ गया तो ऑर्डर चेंज हो जाएगा या फिर कोई एडवांस पेमेंट आ गई तो ऑर्डर चेंज हो जाएगा. उसके लिए भी आप डेबिट नोट क्रेडिट नोट इश्यू करते हो. But otherwise, generally, this debit note, outward invoice, debit note, credit note, you'll find them in serial number, order wise. Okay. So that's a serial number ka problem. Now take another one, that is some number. I'll tell you some number you take. 15 हमने किया है क्या? 15 नहीं किया ना? Yeah, 15th sum. 15, 1, 5, 15. In the subsidiary books of, कोई नाम नहीं दिया I think. So ... Sum number 15. Draw the columns. The subsidiary books of ... How was the paper, guys? Yesterday's paper? Good, bad, ugly? How was the paper?
Was
Good. Anyone bad? Anyone with bad? Very bad? Okay, average. Average laga? Average. Okay, I'll discuss.
अभी अच्छे से ग्रिप नहीं बैठा मतलब
Iska?
लेजर का.
Ledger का practice sums I'll give you. Again, we'll be doing those ledger sums. अभी पेपर में सेमेस्टर्स में लेजर ही करना है ना फ्राइडे से. अभी जितने पेपर्स होंगे उसमें आएगा घड़ी घड़ी वापस लेजर और प्रैक्टिस होने ही वाला है. कल से सेमेस्टर पेपर स्टार्ट हो जाएंगे आपके.
So if we make a mistake in journal and then obviously the same mistake will be in ledger, so total how many marks will go? Like 2, 3?
Depends on the mistake, na? That mistake is wrong, then that balance is also wrong. 2 mark to gone. Then depends. Bada entry or chota entry or what it is. How's the paper, Priyal Parekh?
In 1, 2 sums I got stuck, but overall it was fine.
Fine. Okay. But you got those? Where you got stuck?
I don't know if I've done right or wrong.
Okay. I'm not discussing the solutions right now. Next lecture I'll discuss them. Okay. एक दो जन का बाकी है अभी भी. Now, in the subsidiary books of, okay, ... Let's begin. First one, purchase book. This is purchase book. Sales book. Purchase returns book. And sales returns book. First one. What goods were 30,000 at 5% TD from Messrs MG Stores? Tell me, which book? फटाफट भी थोड़ा speed पे आ जाओ. Which book it should go in?
This book.
Purchase book. MG Stores. Messrs MG Stores. An amount would be 30,000 पे 5% TD minus करना है. Okay, you bought it on credit. So that is 1,500 and net amount is 28,500, right? Purchase goods of 28,000 at 10% from Messrs K Brothers. Again, it's a credit purchase of goods. So it should go in purchase book. K Brothers would be what? 28,000 less 10%, which is 2,800. So you get 25,200, I think, right? 25,200. Correct. Purchase goods for cash, where you will write purchase goods for cash. Purchase goods for cash will go in which book?
Cash book.
Cash book. Transaction on 5th of May is a cash purchase of goods. Hence, will be recorded in cash book. कैश बुक के लिए कोई कैश बुक नहीं बनाएगा, ठीक है. जर्नल प्रॉपर है तो बनाने का. कैश बुक का सबका नोट में ही जाएगा. 8th one, Messrs KG Stores sold goods to us. They sold to us. That means we will record it in which book?
Purchase book.
Purchase book.
Purchase.
Messrs KG Stores. KG Stores. 15,000 का है. Less 10% TD. That comes to 1,500. So net amount is 13,500. Then Messrs Joshi Brothers purchased from us goods costing 18,000 at 10% profit on sales. Allowed 5% TD. Kuch batti chamka. Hello.
Profit on selling price.
Profit on selling price. Profit on cost price. Profit on selling price. Can you simply add 10% to 18,000? Would that be correct?
Oh no.
No. You can't simply add 10% to 18,000. Then how are we supposed to do? Because the profit is on selling price.
You have to form an equation.
Form that equation. What is that equation? Does anyone remember?
90 plus 10
P
is
plus P is
plus 10 equals to 100.
C plus P equals to SP. Cost plus profit is selling price. What will you consider as 100? What will you consider as 100?
Selling price.
selling price.
Selling price. Always assume your selling price to be 100. Okay. Easy हो जाएगा calculation. Assume करना 100 रुपए का selling price है. And what is the percentage of profit? It is 10% on sales. Sales पे 10%. The profit is 10. What will be your cost?
90.
90. Sales का 10% मतलब 100 का 10%. The profit is 10 and cost is 90. You got that? What do you know out of the two? What have they given in the question? Question में क्या दिया
Cost
आपको?
price.
Cost price दिया हुआ है. 18,000 का cost price दिया हुआ है. तो आपका selling price क्या होगा? Simple cross multiplication it is 18,000 into 100 divided by 90. 18,000 into 100 divided by 90. इसका लॉजिक क्या है? बहुत सिंपल है. अगर आपका कॉस्ट 90 रुपीज था तो आपका सेलिंग प्राइस 100 है. अगर आपका कॉस्ट प्राइस 18,000 है तो सेलिंग प्राइस कितना? It's a simple ratio stuff. So 18,000 into 100 divided by 90 will give you how much? 20,000, right? So 20,000 is your selling price. You can cross check. You can always cross verify whether your answer is correct or not. How will you cross check? How will you cross check? How will you cross check? Come on.
10% of 20,000.
Exactly. 20,000 का profit is 10%, right? 20,000 का 10% कितना होता है? 2,000. Right? 2,000 rupees, and your answer is tallying over here. 20 minus 2 will give you 18,000. Answer check करके देख सकते हो. अच्छा, 20,000 ही रखना है कि उस पे TD भी है? Is there any TD in the sum?
Yeah,
5% TD है. तो किस पे लेना है TD? 18 पे कि 20 पे?
20,000.
20 पे. As a trader, you will first mark up your profit, arrive at your selling price and keep, and then if someone buys in bulk, you'll allow them a trade discount. So first add profit and then subtract trade discount of 5%, which is 1,000 rupees, I think, over here. And your final amount is 19,000, correct? Is that right? 19,000 should be your amount. So which book you'll write it in?
Sales book.
Sales book. So go to sales book, 10th one, Messrs. Joshi Brothers. What will be your final amount? 18, 20, 19. What will be your final amount?
19.
19,000. पहले क्या करना है? हमेशा प्रॉफिट ऐड करना है और बाद में टीडी सब्ट्रैक्ट करना है. ठीक है? नेक्स्ट वन. Invoiced goods worth 10,000 to Gayatri Brothers at 2.5% TD. Which book? Invoiced goods to Gayatri Brothers. We have invoiced
Sales book.
sales book, Messrs. Gayatri Brothers. Sales book 10,000 पे 2.5% TD.
250 rupees.
That is 9750 net amount. 250 rupees. Subtract कर दिया. Profit on sales समझा सबको ऊपर वाला? Any doubt in that? Profit on sales. Just make the equation. और एक shortcut भी बताया था आपको, याद होगा तो. What is 10% in fraction terms? 1 by 10. So if it is 1/10 on sales, how much it is on cost? 1/9. So 18,000 divided by 9 karo, you get 2,000. That's your profit. Directly you can get the answer. Okay. That way also you can do. That was a shortcut. Next one we have 16th one. Sold goods costing 15,000 at 10% profit on cost to Messrs. G and Company and allowed 5% TD. Now tell me guys, पहले तो कौन सा book में record करो?
Sales book.
Sales book. Sales book में जाना चाहिए. And is there any need to make any equation over here?
No.
Think about it. No need, right? No need to make any equation. Why no need to make any equation? Because
Profit is on cost price.
profit is on cost price. Profit is on cost price. So Isha, are you understanding? How will you calculate the profit over here? 15,000 पे what you will do?
10% profit.
Directly 10% profit. I think you get 16,500. बस 16,500 लिख दूं कि और भी कुछ करना है?
Minus TD.
Subtract TD.
Minus TD. So 16,500 less how much TD we have? 5%. Less 5% TD. So how 825 rupees is our TD. 15675 should be your answer, I think. Is that right? Please calculate 16,500 minus 825. Okay. So in the 16th one and in the 10th one, 10th और 16th में फर्क समझ आया जोशी और जी में? जोशी वाले में the profit was on selling price, G वाले में the profit was on cost price. That was a basic difference. Rest of the part was all same. Got it? Selling price पे तो equation बना के ही होगा. Cost price पे तो directly हो जाएगा आपका काम. Next one, 17, sold goods for cash. Which book? Sold goods for cash.
Cash book.
Cash book. Transaction on 17th May is a cash sale of goods, hence will be recorded in cash book. Hence will be recorded in cash book. 22nd, Messrs G and Company returned goods worth 900. Which book? G and Company ने return किया है, तो I think it should go in.
Sales book.
हैं?
नहीं, sorry, sales return book.
गड़बड़ कर देंगे, लोचा हो जाएगा, ऐसा सिली मिस्टेक नहीं करने का. Messrs G and Company return goods, so that will go in sales returns book. 25th, return defective goods to Messrs MG stores 1000 rupees gross and Messrs K Brothers 500 net. फिर आगे 27th अलग है, वो लाइन ऊपर आ गई है. 25th में सिर्फ इतना है, return defective goods to MG stores and Messrs K Brothers. Which book you will record both?
Purchase return book.
Purchase returns में पहले आ जाएगा Messrs MG stores. What will be your amount? It won't be 1000, right? It will be 1000 less MG stores को पकड़ो, उसका TD कितना है? 5% है, first line पे दिया हुआ है. So net amount is 950 rupees. And Messrs K Brothers तो net दिया हुआ है. Net दिया हुआ है तो कोई TD VD माइनस करना है कि नहीं करना है? बोलो.
नहीं करना है.
No, you need not subtract any TD. Write the net amount as it is, 500 rupees. Messrs K Brothers में आ जाएगा 500. Okay. Purchase furniture for office from Modern Furniture Mart. Tell me which book it should go in.
Journal proper.
Journal proper because it is credit purchase of furniture. Transaction on 27th is a credit purchase of furniture, hence will be recorded in journal proper. Hence will be recorded in journal proper. A small journal proper also you can draw. A small journal proper you can draw. Okay. This one is on 27th. What entry you will write? You bought a furniture on credit. So furniture account debit to Modern Furniture Mart. And amount will be 2000. And we have sold old furniture. Which book sold old furniture?
book.
Cash book. क्योंकि party का नाम missing है, so obviously you have sold it for cash. The transaction on 28th is a cash sale of furniture, which will be recorded in cash book. Cash book. Okay. The last one, purchase machinery worth 10,000 from Mrs. Unity Machines. Which book?
Journal proper.
Journal proper. Credit purchase of asset, right? So note में लिख देना, transaction on 30th is a credit purchase of machine, hence will be recorded in JP. या फिर JP में एंट्री करना है, Somaya and Podar. Machinery account debit to Unity Machines, 10,000 rupees. खत्म. Clear? Profit on cost, profit on sales का concept clear है सबको? Profit on cost, profit on sales, all of you clear? Get the totals, get the totals. Purchase book total कितना आ रहा है देखो.
67,200.
67,200.
37,200. Okay. Sales book
44,425.
44425.
44425. Purchase returns is 1450. Sales returns is 900 rupees. Check it. Is your problem? देख लो बराबर. If you don't not understand anything. Okay. Next one. Twelfth sum, Nitin Traders. Columns. Twelfth sum. Subsidiary books of Nitin Traders. Market important sum. Purchase book.
So here we don't have to make the journal.
Where
This some they have told prepare the journal.
नहीं वो purchase book, returns book and ledger you are asking. Asking ledger or journal?
Journal.
Journal.
Prepare journal.
In the first line they have said prepare the journal.
हाँ prepare the journal proper है वो actually. Prepare the journal proper, purchase book, sales book, return. वो वैसे भी बनाते ही है ना वो. This is what these questions are with respect to colleges. अपना question का format same ही होगा. NMBT by doesn't ask journal proper. उदास उमैया में ही है journal proper. तुमको notes ही है. तुमको subsidiary books में मतलब यही 4 book बनाना है. Purchase book, sales book, purchase returns book, and sales returns book. Twelfth problem. Riyalathi, how was the paper?
It
well, but I think made one or two mistakes.
Where?
So I forgot to make the no entry wala journal cards thing.
Note.
No, so the no entry wala when you received goods like free samples, got to make the no entry card this thing only.
Acha. Okay. Or?
I think that's it.
Okay. ठीक है. Complete हुआ time पे सबका paper? Were you able to complete on time? किसी का छूटा? Anyone was not able to complete the paper? ठीक है. Speed is good enough then. Mistakes पे भी ध्यान देना अगर कुछ हुआ तो. Let's start with the first one. Sold to Patel goods of 12,000 at 10% TD and paid 50% of the amount due. Is this transaction on cash, credit, or partly cash, partly credit?
Partly cash, partly credit.
Can you all see that? 50% पैसा ही मिला है. Sales
The
है.
half amounts we will write here.
हाँ, और बाकी half?
Cash books. So we'll
Exactly.
make a
Exactly.
note.
हाँ, तो पहले तो आपको calculate करना पड़ेगा. 12,000 less 1,200 will give you 10,800. Then उसका two parts. Half cash, half credit, which you do normally. 5,400 cash, 5,400 credit. मिला? अभी इसमें से सेल्स बुक में कितना जाएगा? How much should go in sales book?
5,400.
5,400. The credit part. So go to sales book. Date is 1 July. Patel. Patel is the name. Amount will be 5,400 only, not 10,800, because it's sold partly on cash, partly on credit. You got that? और बाकी जो कैश कंपोनेंट है वो कहाँ पे जाएगा? कैश कंपोनेंट, that is cash book. तो उसका नोट जाएगा. Transaction on 1st July is partly on cash basis. Hence will be recorded in cash book. Partly on cash basis. Hence will be recorded in cash book. Is that clear? You can also write involves cash transaction. जैसे normal note लिखते हो ना. Note you can mention it in your own words. No hard and fast. It involves cash transaction. Hence will be recorded in cash book. That is also absolutely fine. Got that? So first one, partly cash, partly credit. What about the second one? Bought goods from Sujata, 2,000 less 10% TD and paid 50% of the amount.
1,800. So we'll divide in two parts.
Again, you will divide this in two parts.
900, 900.
900, 900. Okay, this is also partly on cash, partly on credit. So half 900 is cash and baki half is on credit, 900. Out of this purchase book, mein how much you'll record?
900.
900. Only the credit part. Purchase book mein you'll record only half credit wala part. 2nd July 2010. किससे खरीदा है? सुजाता. Sujata amount would be 900. Why 900 you got it? Only the credit component. Where will the cash part go? Where will the cash part go?
Cash book.
Cash book. So that will go in note. So transaction on 2nd July is partly on cash basis. Hence will be recorded in cash book. So partly cash, partly credit. Did you get the amounts? हाउ टू कैलकुलेट एंड ऑल सेम ही है जो एंट्री में करते थे ना हम लोग, परचेज टू कैश टू पार्टी या पार्टी कैश टू सेल्स। वो पार्टी वाला अमाउंट परचेज एंड सेल्स बुक में गया और कैश वाला अमाउंट कैश बुक में। सेम जर्नल एंट्री बेस ही है, कुछ नया नहीं है, खाली बुक्स डिवाइड हो गए। जो क्रेडिट पार्ट है वो सब इन 4 में चला गया और जो कैश पार्ट है वो कैश बुक में चला गया। Next one, purchase from Amit furniture of 6,000 for office use. Which book purchased from Amit furniture of 6,000 or for office?
Journal proper.
Journal proper. So note में लिखना है transaction on 3rd involves credit purchase of furniture which will be recorded in journal proper. Which will be recorded in journal proper. Also draw chotu sa journal proper. Udaharan Sumaya. What entry you will write there? It's on 3rd. Should be furniture account debit to Amit account. This would be 6,000. Furniture to Amit, you bought an asset on credit basis, right? Next one. Patel returned 20% of the goods bought by him in the transaction on 1st July and we gave him fresh goods in exchange. Patel returned 20% of the goods bought by him on 1st July and we gave him fresh goods in exchange. अभी पटेल ने पहले रिटर्न किया तो विच बुक यू शुड राइट इट?
Sales return.
सेल्स रिटर्न। ऐसा मत समझना फिट्टूस हो गया, आया गया सेटल हो गया, सब फिट्टूस मत समझना, ठीक है? हमने बेचा था ना हमें फर्स्ट डेट को पटेल को, पार्टली कैश पार्टली क्रेडिट। कैन यू ऑल सी दैट? उसमें से 20% उसने रिटर्न किया तो पहले एंट्री सेल्स रिटर्न बुक में आएगी। तो सेल्स रिटर्न बुक में जाना और मेंशन करना दिस इज ऑन 4th of July 2010 Patel. 20% of what? Cash sale, credit sale की total sale. इसका 20% लोग बताओ, think.
5,400.
No. Why?
Full.
Total.
Full amount.
10,800.
पूरा 10,800. Okay? Sales return हुआ है ना, defective goods निकला है। देखो तुमने 10,800 का गुड्स बेचा है, खरीदा नहीं बेचा है। 10,800 का गुड्स बेचा है, उसमें से आधा पैसा मिला, आधा मिलना बाकी है। 20% गुड्स डिफेक्टिव निकला। ऐसा थोड़ी बोला है कि क्रेडिट वाला ही डिफेक्टिव है या कैश वाला ही डिफेक्टिव है, कुछ मालूम नहीं है अपने को, तो टोटल का लेने का। तुमने किसी से 4 नोटबुक खरीदा 50 रुपीस का, तो 200 रुपया होता है। You have bought 4 notebooks from someone, so it becomes 200 rupees. बराबर है? अभी out of that 200 तुमने एक ही नोटबुक का पैसा दिया है, 50 रुपया ही दिया है, तो बाकी 150 क्या हो गया? क्रेडिट हो गया। अंडरस्टैंडिंग? 200 रुपीस का नोटबुक खरीदा, एक ही नोटबुक का पैसा दिया है, बाकी 150 रुपीस क्रेडिट हो गया ना। तो उसमें से 2 नोटबुक डिफेक्टिव निकले, तो क्या रख दोगे? दोनों रिटर्न कर दोगे ना तुम। जिसका पेमेंट किया वो भी रिटर्न करोगे, नहीं किया वो भी रिटर्न करोगे। बात समझ में आ रही है? तो 20% मतलब 20% ऑफ व्हाट यू विल टेक?
10,800.
10,800। टोटल का 20% लेने का। इज दैट क्लियर? टोटल का 20% यू हैव टू टेक। अंडरस्टूड? टोटल का 20%। 10,800 का 20% कितना होता है?
2160.
2160। तो go to purchase book, sales returns, go to sales returns book, sales return book में पटेल कितना आएगा? 10,800 का 20%, that will be how much? 2160 I think, is that right? 2160 You got it? टोटल का कुछ नहीं दिया तो कैश क्रेडिट दोनों का मिला के. अच्छा, ग्रॉस लेना है कि नेट?
Net.
Net. You have to take net. Okay, net amount is 2160. 10,800 का 20%. Net amount after TD amount. अभी आगे भी कुछ दिया है. We gave him fresh goods in exchange. वापस उसको नया गुड्स दे भी दिया. What is that?
Sales.
Sales, fresh sales. तो go to sales book, वापस आ जाएगा पटेल 2160. 2160 in the sales.
Sir, but for this sales, he won't pay us money, right?
No, why will pay?
So still it is income only.
हाँ, because that income already sales return में कम कर दिया है ना तुमने 2160.
Okay.
So net income में कोई change नहीं हुआ. Net income is same only as before. What happened? Just defective goods आया and वापस हमने replace करके दे दिया. Return is less reduction of income and again sales happen, that is income. Got it? So sales return 2160, again fresh goods दिया तो वापस sales में लिखना है. तो fresh goods देने का मतलब क्या है? Treat it like a new sale now. Treat it like a new sale again. Sale happened. Okay? Cancel out मत कर देना. ऐसा मत सोचना कि आया गया. Nullify मत कर देना. पहले आया sales return, फिर वापस fresh goods दिया, वो sales. समझा? वैसे कभी हमने रिटर्न किया और अपने को फ्रेश गुड्स मिला, इट वुड बी परचेज रिटर्न एंड परचेज. इट वुड बी परचेज रिटर्न्स एंड परचेज. गॉट इट? ये वाला समझा सबको? फोर्थ वन, एनी डाउट? पटेल. नेक्स्ट वन, sold goods to Mahesh of 15,000 less 15% TD. Come on, which book?
Sales book.
Sales book. Mahesh in the sales book. Amount should be what? 15,000 less 15% TD, right? So 15 2250, 12,750 आना चाहिए net amount. Please check. 12,750. Is that right? Then sold to Amita for 2,000 our typewriter with a book value of 1,700. 1,700 का टाइपराइटर हमने अमिता को 2,000 में बेचा. पहले तो बताओ कौन से बुक में जाना
Recorded
चाहिए?
in journal proper because it is an asset.
Very good. It should go in journal proper. Also tell me, since it is an asset, will you record profit or loss on that asset?
Yes.
Definitely yes. So what will be the journal entry?
Debtor to typewriter to profit.
Yeah, who is the debtor over here? Amita. So Amita account debit to typewriter account. Since it is an asset, you have to record profit or loss to profit on sale of typewriter. Okay. Amita account debit would be what? 2,000. Typewriter mein 1,700 and profit is 300. Both these entries will go in which book? Journal proper. Non-cash item है ना profit. Profit is a non-cash item. So पूरा entry journal proper में जाएगा. तो for NM Mitibai, except for Somaya Podar, all other colleges you have to write this note. Transaction on 6th is a credit sale of typewriter at a profit, which will be recorded in journal proper. So Amita to typewriter to profit. Catch क्या था यहाँ पे? Profit. Don't forget to record profit. Don't forget to record profit. Is that clear? So profit or loss on asset. Okay. It will go in JP only. Placed an order with Ramesh. कहाँ जाएगा? Placed an order.
No entry.
No entry. Placing an order on 8th is not a transaction, hence no entry. Placing an order is not a transaction, hence no entry. Similarly, 12th one, received free samples. I think that is also no entry. Receiving free samples is not a transaction, hence no entry. Receiving free samples is not a transaction, hence no entry. Okay. Clear with 8th, 12th, both no entries. Next two are very, very important. Let's see किसका दिमाग चलता है. Next one, 12th के बाद 14th one. 14th वाला देखो सब लोग 14th वाला. Purchased goods from Sujit worth 5,000 and sold them to Kamlakar for 8,000. पहले बताओ कौन से बुक में जाएगा.
Purchase.
Purchase book.
Purchase book or फिर same date का.
Purchase book और फिर sales book. Purchase book में कितना जाएगा amount? 5,000. 5,000, right? Purchase book में 5,000, 14, 7, 10. और sales book में कितना जाएगा? Kamlakar
8,000.
8,000. 8,000.
Profit
It is
3,000 journal profit.
ए बापा गुड्स में थोड़ी प्रॉफिट रिकॉर्ड था है. गुड्स में थोड़ी प्रॉफिट लॉस रिकॉर्ड होता है. कहीं पर एसेट है तो प्रॉफिट लॉस रिकॉर्ड करना है, गुड्स पे थोड़ी करना है. तो परचेज बुक में 5 और सेल्स बुक में 8. कहानी खत्म. गुड्स है ना. आगे पढ़ो. 16th one. Kamlakar returned to us goods of 2,000. पहले ये बताओ. Kamlakar returned to us goods of 2,000. Which book?
Sales return.
Sales return.
Sales return book में आ जाओ. लिख दो Kamlakar 2000. Sales returns book 14th के बाद 16th. अभी पढ़ो. And we immediately returned the same to Sujit. So which book?
Purchase return.
Purchase return book. Sujit. Will you write 2000?
1250. 1250.
Yes, it's 1250.
Why not 2000?
Because
We
we sold
purchased at different price. We purchased at lower price.
Exactly.
So we deduct that much.
Exactly. So what is the conclusion over here? See, purchase and sales, they happen at different prices. Purchase happens at cost price and sales happen at selling price with profit. Imagine आपने 5,000 का गुड्स खरीदा और उसको 8 में बेचा. 5 का खरीदा और उसको 8 में बेचा तो 5 का परचेज हुआ बराबर और 8 का सेल हुआ. ठीक है. अब इमेजिन कि उसने पूरा का पूरा 8,000 का गुड्स रिटर्न कर दिया. सब रिटर्न कर दिया. पूरा डिफेक्टिव निकला. तो सेल्स रिटर्न में कितना अमाउंट लिखोगे आप? हाउ मच यू विल राइट इन सेल्स रिटर्न्स?
8,000.
8,000. पूरा डिफेक्टिव निकला, उसने रिटर्न कर दिया तो 8,000. अभी वही हमने रिटर्न कर दिया परचेज वाले को क्योंकि उसका था डिफेक्टिव निकला. विल यू रिकॉर्ड परचेज रिटर्न में 8,000?
हमने परचेज ही 5,000 किया था तो
परचेज ही 5,000 किया था तो कैसे 8,000 दिखा सकते हो? समझ में आ रही है बात? सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कंसेप्ट याद रखना है सबको. परचेज एंड परचेज रिटर्न्स बोथ हैपन एट कॉस्ट प्राइस and sales return both happen at selling price. Okay, तो परचेज किया है 5,000 का और सेल्स हुआ है 8,000 का. तो परचेज 5 is the cost price, सेल्स का 8,000 is the selling price. अभी अपने को दिया हुआ है कि कमलाकर रिटर्न गुड्स ऑफ 2,000. कैन यू ऑल सी दैट? कमलाकर रिटर्न गुड्स ऑफ 2,000. So what is that 2,000? Is that your selling price?
1/4 of the total sale.
हाँ, सेल्स का 1/4 है ना, मतलब सेलिंग प्राइस है वो. बेसिकली सेलिंग प्राइस है. सेल्स रिटर्न मतलब सेलिंग प्राइस. आर यू गेटिंग दैट? तो क्या इसका करस्पॉन्डिंग कॉस्ट भी 2,000 होगा? वुड दैट बी करेक्ट?
no.
No. How will you calculate this? You can simply cross multiply. How will you cross multiply? अगर 5,000 का कॉस्ट था तो सेलिंग प्राइस 8,000 था. अगर सेलिंग प्राइस 2,000 है तो कॉस्ट कितना? कैसे करोगे? 2,000 into 5,000 divided by 8,000, which comes to I think 1250. 1250 आना चाहिए. Or else you can apply a simple सा logic. 1 second. 8,000 का 1/4 है ना 2,000. तो बेसिकली 1/4 रिटर्न हुआ तो 5,000 का 1/4 कर दो. What is 5,000 का 1/4? 1250. बोलो, yeah. What was the doubt? हेलो.
वही पूछ रहा था कि सर यही 1/4 करना।
हाँ, 1/4 भी कर सकते हो. एक, लेकिन ध्यान क्या रखना है कि सेल्स एंड सेल्स रिटर्न हैपेंड एट सेलिंग प्राइस. तो जो भाव पे सेल रिटर्न हुआ वही भाव मत चिपका देना परचेज रिटर्न को. हमने टीडीसीडी में भी देखा था, इफ यू रिमेम्बर. 7 sum of journal. Yeah.
We sold the goods at 60% profit. So what if we find the profit percent first and then deduct it?
That will be also possible, but थोड़ा difficult होगा. 60% profit on cost है ना वो. तो वापस अभी cost तो है नहीं तुम्हारे पास. So you'll have to make an equation. 100 plus 60 is 160. 160 के नीचे लिखो 2000 and then cross multiply. Profit is not on selling price. Profit is on cost price. If you are taking 60%. Okay. वैसे भी कर सकते हो. थोड़ा long cut method है, but you can do that. That is also possible. Okay. ये वाला समझा सबको. 1250 आया. Amount आया. Cross multiplication logic बैठा दिमाग में. What if Kamlakar would have returned goods of 1000? तो sales return में कितना लिखते? Kamlakar returned goods of 1000.
625.
नहीं, sales return में.
1000
Sales return में 1000. Purchase return का कैसे calculate करते हैं हम?
1/8 of 5,000.
625.
Yeah, 1000 into 5000 divided by 8000. 1/8. 625. What if Kamlakar would have returned goods of 1700? What would have been the corresponding cost? 1700 into 5000 divided by 8000. Ratio तो सेम ही है. समझ में आ रही है बात? 5000 का cost है, 8000 is the selling price. You know the selling price. Cross multiply and get the cost price. Cross multiply and get the cost price. Is this clear? So यहाँ पर in our example, what is the answer? Our question का answer क्या है? How much you will write in purchase returns book? Sujit?
1250.
1250. 1250. Okay. 2000 into 5000 divided by 8000. Cross multiplication. 2000 into 5000 by 8000. Okay. Hope that's clear. Anyone, any doubt? Next one. Sold to Mungekar for 500 our old cabinet with a book value of 700. Book value मतलब books में था 700 का और बेचा 500 में. Cabinet means furniture. Which book? कौन से book में जाना चाहिए?
Journal proper.
Journal proper. And what should be the journal entry for that? Can you tell me the journal entry?
Cabinet account to loss on cabinet.
नहीं, Mungekar account debit, loss on sale of furniture account debit to furniture account.
हाँ. Mungekar account debit, loss on sale of furniture account debit to furniture account. Okay. Mungekar loss to furniture. 500, 200, 700. 700 का तुमने 500 में सेल किया ना, तो 200 का लॉस हुआ है आपका. तो 500, 200, 700 या फिर नोट फॉर एनएमटी बाय ट्रांजैक्शन ऑन 19th is a credit sale of furniture at a loss, hence will be recorded in JP. Hence will be recorded in JP. Clear with that? Loss or profit on asset we are definitely supposed to record, but not on goods. Next one, received a debit note, 20th, return to Amit office furniture of 600 from that purchased from him. कौन से बुक में जाना चाहिए? Return to Amit office furniture.
Journal proper.
Journal proper.
Why not purchase returns book?
Because You're returning an asset.
Because we are returning an asset. It's not good. It's an asset, right? So we have to put it under journal proper. So क्या entry बनेगी for returning of an asset thing? क्या entry करोगे? Journal entry क्या होगी? Amit? Do what?
Purchase returns.
Purchase return, sales return are for goods. Asset के लिए तो asset.
Furniture.
फर्नीचर रिटर्न नहीं, खाली फर्नीचर. एसेट के लिए एक ही अकाउंट है. खरीदा तो भी फर्नीचर, बेचा तो भी फर्नीचर, रिटर्न किया तो भी फर्नीचर, लॉस हुआ तो भी फर्नीचर, डिस्ट्रॉय हुआ तो भी फर्नीचर. फर्नीचर एक ही अकाउंट. गॉट इट? सो अमित टू फर्नीचर अकाउंट. अगर हमें कोई बेचता तो फर्नीचर टू अमित, हमने रिटर्न किया तो अमित टू फर्नीचर. कितना आएगा अमाउंट? 600 rupees. Okay, being furniture return. या फिर note for anonymity by transaction on 20th is a return of asset, hence will be recorded in journal proper. This is return of asset. Got that? Then next one का date थोड़ा change कर देना. 20 के बाद 21 है और फिर 22 है. Last two. 21 and 22 कर देना. Received a debit note of 250 from Mahesh, who claimed a rebate in price and sent him a corresponding credit note. Received a debit note and sent a corresponding credit note. पहले ये सोच के बताओ क्या हुआ?
Sales returns.
Sales returns. So go to sales return. I'll tell you what is that rebate in price. So sales return book में जाओ, लिख दो रमेश. रमेश कितना आएगा? 200.
Mahesh, sir.
Mahesh, okay. Mahesh, okay. Mahesh. This is Mahesh, okay. Mahesh 250 rupees in the sales returns book. Date is 21st. अभी ये है ना, actual sales return of goods नहीं है. This is rebate in price. What do you mean by rebate in price? Say for example, मैंने किसी को, अभी इसने गुड्स बेचा था 5,000 रुपए का, समझो. हमने महेश को गुड सेल किया था 5,000 रुपीज का. ठीक है. फिर सडनली मार्केट में कुछ नया कंपटीशन आ गया और गुड्स का प्राइस बहुत ही कम हो गया, ड्रास्टिकली. ओके. So sometimes it may happen that buyer may demand a rebate in price. वो rebate demand कर सकता है. ये बोलेगा कि यार मेरा प्राइस थोड़ा कम करके दे दो. Now it depends between the seller and buyer obviously. अगर वो सेलर बोलेगा कि नहीं हमने डिसाइड किया हुआ अभी कुछ कम नहीं होगा, तो नहीं करेगा वो प्राइस. तो शायद बायर रिटर्न भी कर दे गुड्स, ऐसा भी हो सकता है. ओके. लेकिन अगर सेलर को चाहिए कि नहीं भाई उसका धंधा होना चाहिए, गुड्स बिकना चाहिए, बाहर सब भाव कम हो गया है, तो चल तू भी रिबेट रख. रिबेट मतलब डिस्काउंट. तो वो प्राइस कम कर देगा, 5,000 की जगह 4,750 कर देगा. तो प्राइस कम करने का क्या एंट्री होगा? हम लोग ऐसे बुक्स में ऐसे दिखाएंगे कि हमने 5,000 का गुड सेल किया और 250 का रिटर्न हो गया. 5,000 का गुड सेल किया, 250 का रिटर्न हो गया. प्रैक्टिकली रिटर्न नहीं हो रहा है. प्रैक्टिकली वी आर जस्ट रिड्यूसिंग द प्राइस. Practically we are just reducing the price. Is this clear? तो एक दूसरे को खाली क्रेडिट नोट डेबिट नोट देख के बुक्स में ऐसे बताओगे कि गुड्स रिटर्न हो गए. एक्चुअली गुड्स रिटर्न नहीं हुए, खाली प्राइस कम हुआ. इसका ऑपोजिट भी हो सकता है. इसका ऑपोजिट भी हो सकता है. फॉर एग्जांपल कोरोना का टाइम में सैनिटाइजर है, तुमने किसी सेलर को बायर को सैनिटाइजर बेचा था 500 रुपीज. अभी सडनली उसका प्राइस हो गया 550 रुपीज. तो तुम बोलोगे खरीदने का तो खरीद, नहीं तो मेरे पास दूसरा बायर खड़ा है. तो बायर बोलेगा चलेगा मैं 550 रुपीज में खरीद लेगा. तो आप क्या करोगे? 500 का पहले सेल बताया है ना, अभी वो सेल कितना हो गया? 550 हो गया, 50 रुपए से बढ़ गया. सो विल यू शो इट एज रिटर्न और विल यू शो इट एज न्यू सेल? न्यू सेल, क्योंकि आपका सेल अभी 500 से 550 हो गया. तो यू विल अगेन पास एन एंट्री डेटर टू सेल फॉर दैट 50 रुपीज. डेटर टू सेल फॉर दैट 50. उसके लिए आप बिल नहीं भेजोगे, उसके लिए आप डेबिट नोट भेजोगे. बोलोगे मैंने तुम्हारा अकाउंट डेबिट कर दिया, ये ले डेबिट। इज दिस क्लियर? तो बिल नहीं भेजोगे, उसके लिए आप डेबिट नोट भेज दोगे। दिस इज व्हाट इज कॉल्ड एज चेंज इन प्राइस, रिबेट इन प्राइस। आर यू गेटिंग दैट? तो रिबेट हो सकता है या इंक्रीज भी हो सकता है, दोनों हो सकता है। रिबेट हुआ तो सेल्स रिटर्न, इंक्रीज हुआ तो सेल्स। सेम थिंग हैपेंस विद परचेज एंड परचेज रिटर्न। ओके, रिबेट इन प्राइस मतलब परचेज रिटर्न और इंक्रीज इन प्राइस मतलब एडिशनल परचेज। इज दिस क्लियर? सो ये खाली कंसेप्ट है, अभी खाली समझने के लिए, वो प्रैक्टिकली कुछ यूज नहीं है यहाँ पे 11th में। कम्स इन सीए फाउंडेशन इन चैप्टर कॉल्ड सेल और रिटर्न, तभी हम लोग वापस लर्न करेंगे वहां पे। यहाँ पे ये क्लियर है कंसेप्ट? अभी क्या हुआ है, एक्चुअली रिटर्न नहीं हुआ है, खाली रिबेट इन प्राइस हुआ है, डिस्काउंट इन प्राइस हुआ है। ओके, सेल करने के बाद प्राइस घटा है, सेल करने के बाद प्राइस कम हो गया है, इसके लिए अपने को एक यहाँ पे क्रेडिट नोट सेंड करना पड़ा, उसने डेबिट नोट पे। नाउ लास्ट वन 21st कर देना डेट। Ramesh requested us to send him 50% advance against our order placed with him and we complied with. अभी रमेश वाला ऑर्डर किधर है? 8th को है,
8th one.
उसका 50% उसने एडवांस मांगा है। हमने ऑर्डर प्लेस किया था, उसने एडवांस मांगा और हमने भेजा, वी कंप्लाइड विथ। व्हाट विल द जर्नल एंट्री फॉर पेइंग दैट एडवांस?
Ramesh to cash.
Ramesh to cash. Okay, you can also write advance to Ramesh to cash. Advance to Ramesh account debit to cash account. Okay, so better entry will be advance to Ramesh to cash. Ramesh to cash भी चलेगा, it's not wrong, but better it is if you write advance. यहाँ पे तो entry लिखना ही नहीं है. This entry will go in a note because it will go in which book? कौन से book में जाएगा?
Cash book.
Transaction on 21st is an advance payment, hence will be recorded in cash book. Hence will be recorded in cash book. Advance payment मतलब पहले ही पैसा दे दिया, तो रमेश टू कैश लिख सकते हो, चलेगा, या फिर advance to रमेश account debit to cash account, advance to रमेश account debit to cash account. एडवांस के जैसे दिखा तो बेटर है, तो आपको डिस्टिंक्शन पता चल जाएगा कि जो जेन्युइन पर्सन है वो किसको एडवांस दिया हुआ है। ये आगे आएगा और एडवांस का एंट्रीज तभी विल डू, एडवांस करके फिर सेटलमेंट भी आएगा। दैट्स इट, टोटल कर लो। परचेज का टोटल इज 5900, सेल्स का कितना आ रहा है 10 + 12 19 8 27 28 something 29 something
28,310.
28,310. This is 1250. And how much is sales returns? 2 + 2 4 410. 4410, is that right? Bolo. Any doubts? Tell me. क्लियर है सबको? One last sum, you try it on your own. Sum number 19. 19 sum खुद से करना है आपको ट्राई। लास्ट सम फॉर द डे 19 1919। चलो 19th sum, try it on your own. Video should be on. Preet, Nishant, Riya, Heath. All the videos should be on. Jainam, Heath, Palak, Forum, Ishan, Ishvi. 19th sum पूरा खुद से, जिसको नोट है वो लोग नोट लिखो. सोमैया पोदार मेक जर्नल प्रॉपर. Come on.
So 19th, na?
19th, yes. In the books of Ajay. Page 48, 19th sum in the books of Ajay.
Sir, I just go and get my laptop.
Yeah. Surbi Prachi is similar, which we did in the previous song, Kamlakar and Sujit Wala. दिमाग लगाना. Okay, getting the problem? Any issues? Anyone? Any doubt? So should I discuss?
2 minutes.
Sir, do we have to make any entry for carriage paying?
कैरेज का एंट्री तो आएगा बट कैश बुक में नोट में जाएगा. कैरेज टू कैश है ना.
सर हो गया।
One second. Check the answers. $15,000 का 18,750 में सेल किया है सुरभि स्टोर्स एंड प्राची. ओके, तो प्राची का रिटर्न प्राइस इज 5,000. दिस इज योर सेलिंग प्राइस. So cross multiply and get your purchase.
4,000.
2,000?
4,000.
4,000.
4,000. Okay. 5,000 into 15,000 divided by 18,750. ये मिला सबको? 4,000. Were you able to calculate? So sales returns में Prachi will be 5,000, but purchase return में Surbhi stores will be 4,000. Okay, corresponding cost 4,000. The last one is again journal proper. This should be your subsidiary book. Check the answers. Tell me the totals if you have done. What is the total of purchase book?
40,715.
40
715.
755 715. Sales book
74,400.
74,400 or 79,400.
24,400.
74,400 or 7,960 or 9 plus 3, 12, 13 to 25. Is that right? 13 to 25.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
बोलो, मिल रहा है आंसर सबको ये? Any doubts? Clear with the problem?
सर मुझे परचेस बुक का टोटल 50,715 आ रहा है.
So even I got
28,
I got
34.
5,017.
हाँ 50 आएगा, right? 50 आएगा. 507. 507. 15 plus 13 is 28 plus 15 is 43 plus 6 is 49. 50,000 आसपास आएगा. 5071. Correct. Calculation error check कर लो. बाकी कोई issues, doubt, anyone? All of you got the problem? All entries? Tell me. नोट में जाएगा, कैश वाला नोट में जाएगा और लास्ट वाला नोट में जाएगा. Okay?
I got total 3 notes, right?
Total 3 notes: carriage, cash, and last one furniture वाला.
So you will take test for this separately or you will include this in
Separately बेटा, separately. Next week इसका भी टेस्ट होगा, उसके बाद सेमेस्टर. ठीक है? Told you, remember, 2 और टेस्ट लिखना है. तो फिर on this note we wind up. Okay? And standard textbook homework मिल जाएगा. ठीक है? कल शाम को मिलते हैं 6 o'clock for semester papers. Still, if you have any doubts, wait. Otherwise, you can